Matter is everything around us: the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, and even our own bodies. It is defined as anything that has mass and occupies space. No matter how small or large, visible or invisible, if it has mass and takes up space, it is matter. This basic building block of the universe exists in different forms, known as the states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. Some scientists also include plasma and Bose-Einstein condensate, but we'll focus on the three main states in our daily life. Solids are materials that have a definite shape and a definite volume. They do not flow and their particles are tightly packed in a fixed arrangement. For example, a wooden chair retains its shape whether it's placed in a living room or carried to a park. This is because the particles inside it are tightly bound, giving it a rigid structure. Similarly, a brick, a book, or a rock, all are examples of solids we encounter every day. Liquids, on the other hand, have a definite volume but no definite shape. They take the shape of the container in which they are poured. The particles in liquids are less tightly packed than in solids and can move around each other. Think of a glass of water: whether it's in a tall glass or a shallow bowl, the volume remains the same, but the shape changes. Milk, oil, and juice are other everyday examples of liquids. Gases are quite different. They have neither a definite shape nor a definite volume. They spread out to fill the entire space of the container they are in. The particles in gases are far apart and move freely. When you blow air into a balloon, the balloon expands because the gas particles inside move rapidly and push outward. Oxygen, carbon dioxide, and the air around us are all examples of gases. The change from one state to another is also an important concept. For example, when ice, a solid, is heated, it melts and becomes water, a liquid. On further heating, the water turns into steam, a gas. These changes are physical and reversible. Similarly, water vapor can condense into liquid water, and water can freeze back into ice. These processes, melting, freezing, condensation, and evaporation, show the dynamic nature of matter. One practical example of these changes is cooking. When you boil water in a kettle, you're observing the transition from liquid to gas. Another example is the ice you put in your juice during summer. It melts as it absorbs heat from the surroundings, turning into liquid water. Even when you spray perfume, you're witnessing how a liquid evaporates into a gas and spreads through the air, reaching your nose. Let's also consider a balloon. If you place it in a freezer, it shrinks. Why? Because the gas particles inside slow down and come closer together, reducing pressure. When warmed, the particles move faster and the balloon expands again. This simple activity demonstrates how temperature affects gas behavior. More than just science, understanding the states of matter helps us in many professions: chefs cooking, engineers designing systems that handle gases and liquids, doctors storing medicines at specific temperatures. It's part of how we solve problems in daily life, and how industries operate efficiently. If you're finding this content helpful and clear, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring more science concepts to life with everyday examples and practical insights. Keep learning and keep exploring. Now let's summarize. Matter is made of particles and exists in three main states: solid, liquid, and gas. Solids hold shape and volume, liquids have volume but no shape, and gases have neither. Changes in temperature and pressure can cause matter to shift between these states, and real-life examples make these concepts easy to relate to. Whether you're cooking, storing food, filling a tire, or watching clouds form, you're experiencing the properties of matter and its states.